Hi, and welcome to Love is Crafting.
Love is crafting.
I'm Stanton.
And I'm Tila.
And if you're new to our channel, thanks for checking us out. All your returning subscribers, thanks for the support.
What we like to do on this channel is take you through crafts and other DIY projects that are real, but not necessarily perfect, because love isn't perfect.
We have a goal to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but we need your help.
Will you please consider hitting the subscribe button? We post new videos every Saturday.
And in this video, we are trying out the Citristrip method on this powder tumbler.
Now, we've been seeing this project trending all over the blogs and in all the craft groups, so we thought, why not give it a try?
And you know us, we got to be at least a little bit extra. So instead of the Citristrip gel, we're going to try out the Citristrip paste.
Now, we love to try new things on this channel, and if you have any ideas or projects that you want to see us do here, let us know.
And support our channel by liking,
commenting,
and subscribing.
Love is crafting.
Love is crafting.
Okay, so we have our tumbler that we got from the Walmart. And
you gotta make it plural, it's Walmarts.
Okay, from the Walmarts. And we are going to first prep the cup by just taking some alcohol that's on this cup. We're gonna spray it and we're gonna wipe it down. This is going to get rid of any oils or anything from my hand so that we can get a good adhesive on the decal. And speaking of decal, here is our decal. Now, if you don't, we did cut this out on our Cricut, but if you don't have a Cricut, you can still use any type of sticker or just a stencil that you're able to use. So we are just going to peel off our backing. And new little hack that I decided to come up with is, and I've probably seen it somewhere, is I cut a pool noodle. And I'm going to use this to hold my cup in place. And let's see how well this works. So we can apply the decal to it. And this is the problem. Gotta take the lid off. So now I'm going to wipe it down again because I got my hands all over it. Oops, got to keep it in place, otherwise that doesn't work. All right, so we have our decal, and you see that I cut it out with a thick border, right? Because any overlay of the citrus, we don't want to get on any other part but where our negative space is for our decal. So we are going to place it down and start in the middle and work your way out to get a good grip. Now, you don't want any of this citrus to get underneath your decal, so you want to make sure that it's pressed down really, really well. I'm okay with it moving now. And because this is not a skinny glass, it bevels. And so what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to cut it so that it fits on the beveled part better. So we'll get to that. Actually, let's do that right now. So see how when you cut that, it doesn't fold anymore? And because this isn't part of our design, we're okay to cut it. So just cut cut it in a few pieces so that you can press it all the way down. You probably need to take off this transfer tape.
I was wondering when you were going to get around to that.
Yeah, well, no rush. And this is actually Oracle transfer tape, and it's not terrible. I don't hate it. Oops. So I needed to cut that so I didn't have that folded line there. But, you know, it is what it is now. I really want to make sure that my seams, like what's really close to the seams, isn't folded, and there's no way to get any of this citrus underneath. So because I'm not really worried about this bottom part, I'm going to lift it up and try to get it to press down better. Like that. Alright, so I got almost all of the air bubbles out that are going to be really close to our design. So now we're going to go ahead and hope this works.
Okay, so here we have our Citristrip. This is the stripping paste instead of the stripping gel. Now, let me say, the reason why we went with the stripping paste instead of the stripping gel, the gel is more of a liquid, so when you're putting it on the cup, you might have a harder time getting it to stay. This paste is a paste, so the plan is once we put it on this cup, wherever we put it on the cup, it's gonna stick. So that's the goal.
The idea is that it's not runny, so it won't be able to seep in on any of those cracks underneath that I might have not gotten too well when I placed the decal.
And this Citristrip, this is a chemical, so obviously those of us with children or pets want to make sure that we are putting this in a location that they won't be able to get it to. So make sure when you open it, you're gonna need a screwdriver to open it, and also when you close it, you just want to tap on it with a mallet to make sure that it is fully closed.
So let's take a look at what this paste looks like.
It says paste, but it's
jelly. It looks like Jello. Yeah, keep this away from kids. Like that so looks like Jello.
This looks like something fun to play with.
Or slime.
Yeah, so that's what we have. And actually, what I am gonna do is I am going to get on some gloves. We'll be back. Okay, we are back with our gloves. We are in a well-ventilated area. So all we need to do is now we have this brush.
Silicone brush.
Silicone brush. This is usually what we use for when we put on the, what's that called? Clear.
Epoxy.
The epoxy. But we are changing our method for that, and let's see how it works. I'm just gonna actually dip it in and then spread it on top to see how it works. Mildly satisfying. That might have been enough for the whole thing.
Yeah, that is a lot.
Looks like a little bit might go a long way.
Yeah, and it's sold by the tub full.
Well, you know, this is usually for stripping floors, so I mean, I imagine if you have a floor, this will it'll make more sense to have this much.
Okay.
I didn't even look to see if they have a smaller size, but if they do, feel free to buy the smaller size. I think either way you'd be good. I do want to have it kind of thick though. I think that might be good.
Yeah, it's nice and thick.
All right. So next, I am going to take some aluminum foil, which comes in these like nice little pop-up sheets. Just roll it into it. And the recommendation is to use low heat. So instead of our more powerful heat gun, we have our crafting heat gun. Let's see how it works. How long do you think this should take?
I don't know, a minute, 2 minutes?
I was thinking 5, so let's say 3.
Okay.
All right, so it's been a while. Let's check on our progress. Also, you want to make sure when you put the aluminum foil on there, you mark it, because somewhere I lost track of where this where the actual design was. So let's get a scraping tool and see if we can find an area to. Oh, yep, that came up.
Oh wow, did you see that?
Yeah.
That was crazy. Alright, well
So all the area, as you can see, all the area where the decal wasn't, it just bubbled up. So we know that the powder coat is gone. So let's just try to get under here and remove it.
Oh my gosh.
But we also don't want to make sure we don't scratch the finish on this. So what I think I'm gonna do is take off this whole decal. Think that'll work?
I don't know.
One way to find out.
Careful not to get the stuff on the rest of it. So what do you do now? Just wipe it off?
Thinking so, yeah.
I don't know. Because, like, is the vinyl still there? Maybe you should try and wipe it off.
Alright. With the silicone.
No, because you can't push it onto another part of that.
Oh, what do you think we should wipe it off with?
I don't think we should have taken off the thing so you could wipe it and it would just go on.
The vinyl?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might have been a better option. Maybe we can look to see if this is safe to wash down the sink, and maybe put it in the sink. Just let the water run over it.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Okay, so we couldn't find if it was good to throw away or to go down the sink, so just wrapped it in a Walmart bag, and we're gonna try some water, see if that helps.
I think we're just gonna have to like scrape and pick at it.
Yeah, I think so. Alright, let's do that. Okay, so now that it's washed, we got a better view of what it looks like. So we're just gonna remove the remaining portions.
I think you're supposed to be removing the black, not the blue. And you remove the blue and now you're not gonna have crisp lines.
think this might have been too
strong.
Small.
Yep, this is a fail. I think we let it dry and we're back at the original state that it was in. We should have just wiped it off right away.
Yeah.
While it was still wet. And I think it would have worked.
Okay, so this is the final result of the first attempt. So it didn't come out horrible, but it didn't come out good either. What do you think?
You're so optimistic. It came out horrible.
Oh. Well, good thing is we don't like to leave stuff on the table, so we're gonna try again. Different design, we're gonna try a different method as well. I hastily put this on, so I don't know how well it's gonna stick either way, but this portion is gonna be at least good if all those fail. So
yeah, I'm a little nervous because you did the wording on the bevel part.
Yeah, I was trying to cut it to make it fit. Apparently, I mismeasure things, but it's not a guy thing or anything.
Do you want to add more tape down here? Maybe some masking tape or painter's tape so that you are able to wipe it all off and not worry about getting it on the cup or the areas that you don't want it on?
Sure.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah, I would normally say no in these scenarios, but it sounded like you were very determined with that.
And you want that flat as well so that nothing seeps in or seeps underneath, because as you guys could see earlier, whatever this citrus strip touches is going to come off.
All right, let's do this, and we'll make sure that we get all the detail as well. We gotta really press this in here. I think we're gonna go ahead and do it here.
Okay, now we're gonna wrap it in foil.
I'm gonna make this middle part match the middle of my design, so that way I keep track of where it is. Let's go.
And do you want to leave it on for just as long? We left it on for 3 minutes last time. How much time do you think we should leave it on this time?
Let's do 2 minutes.
All right, we're gonna use the heat gun for 2 minutes.
All right. First things first. Hit it with the pokey thing. I don't know. Okay, maybe.
So this is the part that we missed.
So this is the part we're gonna add alcohol. Add alcohol and
hurry before it runs.
I'm going to try to wipe it off.
I don't think it was on long enough.
Yeah.
Alright, wasn't on long enough. So let's put some more on and try again.
Maybe it wasn't thick enough.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, because you did a real thin layer.
But well, like they say, it's better to cut twice, right?
Didn't it measure twice and cut once?
No, I think that's what it evolved into. But it used to be measured twice. I mean, it used to be cut twice, which means if you messed up a cut, it's better to have not cut enough than to cut too much, because you can always go back and recut it, but you can't uncut it.
I think you confuse that with baking. All right, I think we should just leave it on for 3 minutes like we did. What do you think?
Yep, sounds good.
All right, 3 minutes and go.
All right, let's see how it worked. Oh yeah, you see this bubbling? That's what we want to see.
Mm.
So again, hit it with our...
You didn't want to wipe off the excess first and then?
Let's do that. Let's get some more stuff to wipe this with. Why not trusty paper towels? All right, hit with some alcohol.
Uh-oh, that's running. Wipe that off.
All right, so I think this is the time where we take off the rest of the vinyl.
Sure.
There's still a certain amount of give to all these areas that didn't come off perfectly.
All right, well, we're gonna go and try to clean this bad boy up, and then we will show you the final result.
So here are the 5 things we recommend not doing when you decide to do this project yourself.
Number 1, do not pick a design with small cuts. The simpler, the better.
Number 2, do not cut your decal out too close to the design. Make sure you have at least 1 to 2 inches around the design.
Number 3, do not try to rinse off Citristrip with water. Instead, wipe it off with alcohol.
Number 4, do not take off your decal before you wipe off the Citristrip. Wipe off the Citristrip and then remove the decal.
And lastly, number 5, do not let Citristrip dry.
Thanks for watching. Remember, love is crafting.